Now, welcome back to the Baseball Hut 2, where we talk about other things than the New York Mets and really just other teams and talk about what stories are going on. I mean, I've got a lot of videos on the Oakland A's and that whole situation. Seems like they sort of, you know, played a little bit better over the last week or so. But we like to talk about rumors here. As you know, we're getting close to the trade deadline. Another month, about another 7 or 8 weeks, which is it's not really a long time away from now. But I have some Yankee rumors here for you from ClutchPoints.com. Now, before we get into this, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut 2 and let me know what you think about this video. Headline: Too early Yankees 2023 MLB trade deadline targets for New York. And it's written by It Doesn't Matter. Doesn't matter. The New York Yankees could be one of the most active teams at the 2023 MLB trade deadline. The Yankees are among the top contenders for the 23 World Series, but the team might have to make a mid-season acquisition or two in order to improve its chances of winning a championship. As you know, the Yankees have not been to a World Series since 2009, which is a long time, and it's the first time since the 1910s where the Yankees did not go to the World Series in a calendar decade. So that is something the Yankees, they have a big monkey on their back that they have to sort of get off. But it's going to be a while. With more than one-third of the 23 MLB season completed, the Yankees are facing the reality that they will have a hard time winning the East as currently constructed. Tampa Bay Rays had the best record in baseball. By becoming the first team to reach 40 wins, the Rays went 7 games ahead of the Yankees in the loss column. The Baltimore Orioles are also in New York's way, occupying second place in the AL East for much of the season. The Yankees are usually active during the deadlines. Last year, the team traded for Frankie Montas. That did not work out well, did it? No, it did not. Lou Trevino, he hasn't pitched well. Harrison Bader, he can't stay on the field. And Andrew Benintendi, who's now with the White Sox, on a bad team with no power. If New York is in striking distance of first place with a chance to earn a first-round playoff bye, the Yankees can make several deadline additions. Yet again, what players might New York go after? Well, let's take a look at some of these players. From the Colorado Rockies, Randall Grichuk. Now, Grichuk will likely be in trade rooms all the way until August 1st. 6 p.m. is the deadline. I will have a live stream on the regular Baseball Hut if you are so interested in watching. The Colorado Rockies outfield fits the description of a player who is likely to be moved during the season. Grichuk is a veteran, and in the final year of his contract, plays for a team that won't go to the playoffs. No. The Rockies will not be going there. The Rockies occupy last place in the NL West with the worst record in the National League. Really? Interesting. Grichuk isn't overly expensive, making a $9.33 million base salary in the season before he hits free agency. The Yankees could stick Grichuk in left field. The position has been the team's biggest weakness since the offseason. New York was hoping that Aaron Hicks. Now, here's the funny thing about Aaron Hicks. He actually played pretty well in Baltimore at the moment. Could be competent in the corner outfield. Instead, Hicks played so poorly that the Yankees had to outright release him. Isaiah Falafel and his .623 OPS aren't the answer. After missing the first month of the season, Grichuk is hitting .347. I'm not going to read all this. He's still been productive away from hitter-friendly Coors Field with a .286 batting average in road games. He only has 1 home run and 9 RBIs in 26 games, but he could regain some of his power in pinstripes. Grichuk was somewhat of a Yankee killer during his time with the Blue Jays. It was a Metcalf hotel. The Rockies outfielder has a .532 slugging percentage and 122 plate appearances at Yankee Stadium. Next up, Jock Peterson of the San Francisco Giants. He's been connected to the New York Mets, by the way. Peterson has been linked to the Yankees in the past, and it could make sense for New York to finally acquire him. Like Reichuk, Peterson is going to be a free agent at the end of the 23 season, and his current team doesn't appear to be a contender. The Giants just aren't very good. Before suffering a hand injury that sent him to the IL, he was hitting .235, 5 home runs in 26 games. The Giants outfielder was an all-star last season, hitting 23 home runs with a career-high .874 OPS. Yankees always risk trading for a player who has trouble succeeding under the bright lights of New York. It was the case 2 years ago when the team acquired Joey Gallo. Boy, was that a disaster. That suggests that Peterson might thrive after being sent to the Bronx. During the LA Dodgers 2020 World Series, he hit .382 in 16 playoff games. After being sent to the Braves ahead of the 21 trade deadline, he hit 3 postseason homers during another championship run. Next few weeks will likely determine his availability. If the Giants continue to hover around 500, they might choose to hold on to him and look to earn one of the NL's 3 wildcard spots. Any kind of prolonged losing skid could force San Francisco to entertain offers for the outfield. So, this article is suggesting that the Yankees go and get another outfielder to plug in left field. This is a team that struggles with their offense at times. The Yankee pitching has actually been pretty good at times. Jared Cole's been really good at the top. Still, Carlos Rodon is still out with that injury that he has to his arm. Who knows when and his back? Who knows when he's coming back? Peterson and Grichuk would fit an outfield spot that they need to fill. I think Peterson will get moved because if the Giants don't do well, they can't offer him another qualified offer, which is what Peterson did in the offseason. He accepted the qualifying offer because he wasn't getting a contract from any team. So he will get moved. Grichuk, I could see him staying maybe 60-40 he gets moved. But I think Peterson, the chances are much, much higher that he gets moved. Just based on his contract status. And I don't think the Giants want to give him another contract for next year. So you let me know what you think about this video on the New York Yankees. I don't do too many Yankee videos that are positive, and I'm not making fun of them. But let me know what you think about it in the comment section. And of course, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Baseball Hut 2. Thank you, and I'll see you later.